All right, welcome to the Youthful Education Podcast. And it's, what I'm saying, it's your boy, the host, whatever, Dony'e, and I'm with my boy Jaquri and J5. And
Yeah.
So J5, you just asked me what's the word of the day?
What's the word of the day, man?
Honestly, I'm gonna say consistency. That's the first thing that popped in my mind. Cause
crazy. That's real crazy, bro. Cause on the ride up here, bro, that's all I was thinking about what I can accomplish for this month. And I was like, bro, it don't even matter what I do as long as I stay consistent, bro.
That's crazy. Like, regardless, if you want to be, regardless of whatever you do in your life, you got to be consistent. So, like, you can make a routine, you can do this and that, and it's sometimes you just got to grind to be consistent until times change. So, it's regardless you want to go lead, business, job, you just got to be consistent. You want to be better than or great. That stuff's so crazy.
Bro. Consistency, and no matter what you're doing, if you're doing the same shit and getting better every day consistently, whatever you're trying to do, you're going to win, bro. That's period.
That's crazy.
Consistency. I like that.
I love that word. Like, especially like I heard something that was like, be consistently consistent. But that was big for me. You gotta be consistent. Be consistently consistent.
What that boy say?
You wake up. What's the first thing you do?
I'm not consistent with it, bro.
Just like he said.
Sometimes I get out the bed and go brush my teeth and shit. Sometimes I pick up my phone and look and see what's going on. I look at my notice. I'm not consistent with that. But I know I brush my teeth every morning though, for sure. You see these. Stop playing.
Every single morning I wake up at the same time every day. I started being consistent. I've been doing that for about, I believe, 18 days now. I wake up and I do two things. I send prayers out, so like some scriptures and prayers. And then I set my to-do list. So I already set my list the day prior, but I put all the reminders in my phone. So then it'd be reminding me. I just gotta relook at it twice. So that's probably the first two things I do. After that, of course, I spend a determinant on when we have football that day. I spend an hour or 30 minutes just in my prayer.
So what, you praying for an hour long, max?
Well, you Muslim.
About praying like meditation and praying, or just praying like, you feel me?
Yeah, I'll tell you so.
I'm finna come back.
Are you all good?
So basically, you just praying like, you feel me, like praying to the higher power, or you like meditate in a meditative state while you praying? Which one? Help me understand that, because if you're praying for an hour, you gotta be, doing something. You can't just, I gotta be in a meditative state or something. I can't just, you know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely understand what you're saying. I really don't be in meditating. Like, I don't be on meditating. When I think, when you say meditation, it's more like my eyes closed. I'm trying to blank my mind and focus. That's what I think about meditation. And that's not what I do. I recently started listening to like a little bit more gospel music. At first, I didn't like it. So now I started enjoying it, find my little pieces. So at the beginning, for a certain amount of time, I listen to gospel music, wake my spirit up and just be awoken and just listen. And then
you Christian?
I'm back. Yeah, Christian.
Oh yeah.
And then I talk to the Lord, talk about like preparing my day, because I feel like the main thing I want to do is start my day right. So I talk about my day, what I'm achieve today. I almost have the Lord hold me accountable. And then every single day I do this. I pray for 3 individuals every day. And it's not the same individuals unless it's something bad. But I try to pray for 3 not random, but 3 individuals every single day that's different. Just so I can get some prayer out there. And if somebody need it, like, I coach hits, he's going through tough times. So I just try to keep him in my prayers every single day. You said what?
I've been meaning to text him because for some reason, bro, last night some told me to text him, bro, and be like, to check up on him. And I've been thinking about it today. I just haven't got around to it yet, but I don't know, bro. Some just been telling me to hit him up, bro.
That was the same thing for me. I just I was in mid prayer and I was like, I was literally praying for Coach Hicks, and I was like, I hope you're doing good. And it popped up in my head this morning, like, man, I should just text him. So I just texted him, and then I go, I don't even know. I just go, I go through an actual prayer, and then I just, I pray about my Holy Spirit, but then I pray for wisdom and knowledge or strength or endurance, whatever the case might be. I just go through some type of prayer, and then I invite the Lord to be with me as I read the Bible. That's about an hour.
Boy, read the Bible in the morning, boy. You're gonna be a pastor, boy. You're gonna be a reverend. You're gonna be in the church.
I can't, bro. I don't know if I got that pastor demeanor. Like pastor Bill is like just
remind me of a pastor. If I'm being real, bro.
Really?
You do got, bro. You just not haven't accepted it yet.
No, you're right.
You fighting it. You don't want to be.
No, I will. I want to be in like no church, like because I don't go to church and nothing like that. Like I mainly just do it all by myself. Like I love to worship by myself, but I'm starting to be more open and starting trying to get the people with me. That's why I sent that group chat text to the Jack boys. I was like, I need to try to help serve others. I can't just be doing this by myself.
Yeah, but bro, I think for that you gotta have the right.
It says, please gather your party quickly. And come on.
All right, but you gotta put the right people. You feel me? Like, cause not a lot of people gonna understand what you trying to accomplish.
Definitely.
And they're gonna take either they gonna not take advantage, but they're not gonna appreciate what you're trying to do because not a lot of people can accept what you feel what I'm saying?
I definitely understand what you're saying. I literally been praying. That's so crazy you said that. I literally been praying for a change in my circle of influence. I've been praying about that. Cause I just want to make sure I continue to develop my circle of influence so I can be with people that's I'm saying just trying to strive, not surviving, but trying to strive to do something better in their life.
But look, bro, I gotta go, bro.
Now you all good. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
What's up, brother?
So we still talking about the topic, right?
So I kind of changed up a lot of stuff. So look, man, I done been through a little bit this weekend. I've been learning. I've been really changed. The prayers been answered. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question, Jaquri, and I just want you to ask it. This ain't scripted. It ain't nothing. I'm just asking you a question. You don't even know the question. So you ready for the question?
Yeah.
I already got two questions. Okay. So the first one is, who is Jaquri?
Who is Jaquri? That's a tough one. So Jaquri is someone that put somebody else in front of them. I would do something just to make somebody else happy instead of me being happy, But Jaquri is hardworking. He's confident. He strives for the best in his ability. But, there's always flaws in Jaquri, you feel me? And it's like his flaws in everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically, that's Jaquri. But I can add some more stuff. I got to talk more about it.
I understand that. My second question kind of goes off that. What is your dreams? And before you answer, I said, what is your dreams, not what is your goals? And if you don't know the difference, goals is things you accomplish to get to your dreams. So what is your what's your dreams?
My dreams? Oh, you feel my dream is it's kind of mixed in with my goal. Because
it's fine. It gotta be.
Have a healthy family, you feel me? And a healthy household, all that stuff. That's my dream. It don't matter, you feel me, if I'm playing football or I got my own business or I'm working for someone, you feel me, I still want to have a healthy household with a healthy family. But also doing something I enjoy.
With some like, so yeah, it sounds like you family oriented. You want to make sure your house is straight. And that's a great, and that's
I'm
a
a fan
great quality. Yeah,
because
definitely.
the
That's what
people
it sounds like.
so where you
What
going
is your? What you say?
where you going with this? With the questions?
I mean, I'm gonna ask one more so I can get more in detail. What is your dreams in your career? It's like your career. Cause I like the family, but I'm talking about like what's your dreams in your actual career?
Um, like I said, my dream is to have my own business.
What's up, business?
If my business is, I got different business. It could be a business in sports. It could be a business in welding because I like welding. I got a welding certificate. You feel me? It's something I do. A welding and you know, what's the word where you cut? It's a name where you cut grass and do lawn work and stuff like that. I forgot what's the name, but I like doing that. I do it with my dad a lot. But my dream is to have my own business. I don't like to work for somebody. I don't like to be told what to do. But that's like my career goal. Having my own business, I can be comfortable where I'm at, create things and do things how I want to.
No,
And
I like that. In
it's only as
that
football don't. It's only as football don't work because
the
it's
football
a
work.
dreams. You feel me? Football, having my own business. But my number one dream is football. It's something I've been loving since I was like 5 years old.
I okay. I'm gonna say something.
What
It's
up?
controversial. I'm not even gonna say football. I'm gonna say sport, professional sports. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about professional sports. Do you think professional sports is an example of modern slavery?
Sports in general, like softball,
Professional
soccer.
sports, getting paid money, contract, any professional sport.
In a way, it is. You can't really say because it's certain, that's the word, certain advantages you have, certain, things you can get away with and stuff like that, not like slavery. But as you say, modern day slavery, like, you know, on I want this dude to play for me. Okay, throw them some amount of money. You feel me? Like they basically using us to make them more money. Like, billionaires in football, like the owners, you know.
So I
But
agree. What'd you say?
it's hard to say. What do you think? Is sports modern day slavery?
Yeah, I think it is.
What do you think that?
NFL, the NBA, MLB, and all the other sports that you can, be professional. I might not name. When you're younger, you get sold a dream by your parents, coaches, teachers that tell you, you can make it to the league, you can do this and that. Say go do sports. A lot of kids, black, and it's all communities, all colors, are raised up in the mindset of I'm gonna do this sport to take care of my family. So like, a lot, like even me, like I was taught that when I was in third grade, and when I started playing football, I was like, I think I'm gonna take care of my family through this. You taught that at a young age, and that continues. You limit yourself to the world when that ideology is taught. Because if you think about it, when you think that at a young age, that's really you just saying that's the only way I can take care of my family. And a lot of people is like, it's either that like or the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's you limit yourself to those two things, and I mean it's something so crazy. That's like it's like a big industry. So
I mean,
when
you're
you
an
look at
environment.
yeah, like I mean it's sad. Like our environments teach us like you got to like they try to push sports at young age. I'm not saying nothing completely wrong with it, but it is an example of modern slavery because they give a lot of like on average, a lot of people that come out the league in a matter of 5 to 10 years. I'm talking physically messed up, mentally messed up. Like you see a lot of people like gain a bunch of weight, get unhealthy, financially is not set. Um, it's something crazy. And then like if you look it up, the revenue in the NFL, I see something that say 1.8 billion. I see some else that say $25 billion. They're paying players anywhere from 600,000 to like 20 million, 400, like you know what I'm saying, 50 million, like whatever the case might be.
Ain't
That's
nothing.
like that. And like it's never gonna be none compared to what the top dogs make. You know what I'm saying? Like team owners, the whole NFL association. Because the government, the IRS is gonna take half for taxes. Boom, you already know. So you got $20 million contract. They're gonna take half. So you only got 10 million. And then the NFL's it's a shark. It's really a shark. So it's like okay, we're gonna get our money. So they fine you on I don't know exactly how they get their money on everything, but I know for a fact they're gonna fine you on everything. Everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to do as much as they can. They're trying to get as much money as possible. It's like credit cards.
And they paying you, man.
And they trying to get all that back. Cause like it's like credit cards. When you look at a credit card, only a lot of main way credit card companies or credit like unions, how they make money is through fees. As soon as you overdraft, as soon as you don't pay, as soon as you do that, all these fees is stacking up. They trying to get them fees. No credit card company or credit union is handing out credit cards like, oh yeah, we expect not to make money from. They want to make money, so they go up all them fines as much as possible. Only difference is in the NFL, stuff like that, it's just on a bigger scale. So it's not like you're a regular working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just on a bigger scale, but it's just bigger money being played with.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just crazy when I came across that deal talking to coach. Cause I mean, but it blew my mind thinking about how that is.
What deal you talking about?
Huh?
You talking about the meeting with what's his name? What coach you talking about? You talking about a deal?
No, I don't got no deal with no coach.
Oh, I can say sure.
Well, you thought I was. You thought I was sneaky, didn't you? Nah, though. Hey, you thought I was out here. Nah, I guess my main point of all this is know who you are and don't limit yourself to just sports. Because at the end of the day, and a lot of people do this. They do this on the football team. They do this in high school. They do this everywhere, man. You only limit yourself to sports. And then once sports is not in your life, you got nothing. So you kind of revert back to your old ways. And then it's so sad. Like, I be talking to people, and they really got sports and nothing, man. Like so much people tell me that it's sports and nothing. A lot of people think I really wanted J5 to be on there because I know he want to go to the league. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just limiting yourself to that. You don't even think beyond football, beyond basketball, whatever the case might be, beyond track. You know, you never even know. Like people gotta understand that it's not a bad thing to think about something besides football. Every time I try to talk to somebody about, oh, you gotta think this, you gotta think that, they're like, bro, you just trying to think like you basically like, oh, you want me to fail. Because like if I talk about, oh, you gotta think about something besides football, because football not gonna be forever. Oh, why would I think like that when I'm trying to just get this? Like, bro, regardless, at the end of the day, football, these sports gonna end one day. Your body can't physically play this forever. And it hasn't been a lot of crazy successful sports players in history. It's been some, don't get me wrong. It's been some nice ones. LeBron and Mike, you know what I'm saying? Tom, Brady, but like at the end of the day, that's a small percentage of the small percentage of people that make it to the professional sport.
Yeah.
You can go into the league, guarantees some financial some money, some capital, but it doesn't guarantee you nothing. They really don't even truly care about you. Like you just for entertainment. That's a game of football is for, is entertainment. I mean,
you gotta look at it as this from the standpoint of most of the football teams. I can say coming out of high school, it was football, but they want to be at college. They'll probably be at home or something. You feel me? That's how they was brought. Sometimes that's all they want to do. They don't want to learn or learn about a business or learn about a trade or something like that. You feel me? So this is kind of their way out in a sort of sense, even though that degree, they probably not, or probably will do something with it. You feel me? It's still for because like one of the football we spoke, I ain't say the name, but shit, he said it's football to the streets, you feel me? It's one of the two. Like, you know the way around it. So I feel like, I mean, for me personally, I ain't going that route because I know better. I know where that shit comes with. So it's like you gotta first say it to them, but they really gotta take it up with their responsibility and they mindset of, okay, do I want to live this way or live this way? Which path I want to go to? You know, because you always said you can always teach it, but it's the point of the man to do it. But you still do got a point, as in like it's modern day slavery with all the business and stuff like that. They just telling us, you feel me, taking the money, you know, all this stuff. Like, I feel where you're coming from for that.
no, people need to understand who they are. We are kings and queens out here. They allow the game to be thrown up. What you say?
Start from a young age.
Man, it's brainwashing. Like it starts from a young age. Like we be 5, 4, 6. Some people touch the football, the rock at 2 years old.
Okay.
This is not your only way out, man. They do not care about you. In the league, you're not gonna get fully taken care of. You might have a few years, okay, you straight, you might be able to do a few things, but that's not generational wealth. That's not that you might be straight for a little bit. You might. But the goal is to take care of your family. Just because you get a $20 million check don't mean you secure forever. Like, if they cared about you, then why do so much people leave the league and go back to how it used to be after years ahead, after 5 to 10 years? They truly care about you. Why does that happen? They do not care about you, man.
You heard about that dude in NBA? Like, you feel me? He on the streets, like he homeless basically because of drugs. You feel me? You know who I'm talking about? I forgot his name.
I don't be in the NBA a lot.
Stuff like back on what you said, if the NBA really cared about him, they'll get him in the program, try to help him or something like that. He living off his own earnings from his physical, his physical play in the league. But, the teams he played for probably ain't helping him now, or the NBA or nobody except his own family or teammates. But like these big corporations, they really don't. They just play you for the money in a type of sense.
You're a product.
Yeah.
That's
you product.
You nothing more, nothing less to them in their eyes than a product. But to me, you so much more. Like, I'm not trying to sound so, oh, he actually cares about people. Like, I'm not trying to put on a front. I'm not trying to put on no fake. Like, bro, people, we all are humans. Like, we none more, none less. There's no above or below anybody. Now, you can be further ahead than somebody. You got to look at the scale horizontally, not vertically. You're not above or below nobody. We're all built. We all born the same way. We all come out the same way. We all lead the same way. I like, bro, it makes me so sick when I hear people just down other humans just because you got a title to your name. You're not above or below nobody. You human. And I got to say, and yeah, I might not have the same opportunities as you, but if I grind hard enough, I can be exactly who you are and then more. Like, people would just use all the excuses. Like, that's the main thing when it comes to the streets of football. People be like, oh, I don't got enough. Where I come from, I don't got enough opportunities to do this and that. Bro, where you come from? Yeah. Bro, some of these people on our team from Georgia, from just down southern, are coming from good cities. Like, real good cities. I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them be coming from, good areas. Now, of course, every area got a slump. I
Yeah.
understand that. But at the same time, bro, I'm from Cape. Like, I'm from Cape. Like, I got the same amount of people in this city might be in a few high schools. Like, you know, like I'm saying, I don't even know. Like, bro, it's never an excuse, man. It's never an excuse to say, oh, I don't got the same amount of opportunities as them, so I'm just going to go back to the streets. That's what they want you to do, bro, because then they're going to tax you. Then they're going to try to do as much as possible. If you want to think of, look at it like this. The definition of modern slavery is keeping individuals in poverty. That's all it is. Playing a game on individuals, humans, to stay in poverty or lower than their means.
Yeah.
We all can do whatever we want, bro. That's why I be like, bro, I know where I'm at right now, but I'm gonna be way bigger than this one day. I am. Like, I know what I know what I deserve. We all deserve a lot. What'd you say, man? I'm sorry.
Like, first started consistent. You gotta be consistent. Like, in your whatever you want to do. You feel me? But it's still like people still settle for less.
Because it's too hard. It's too hard for them.
Too hard for them. The hard work.
But I understand it's hard, but bro, I see. So I know you said you work at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Man, and anybody listening to this podcast who got a job somewhere with older people, that's not like a dream job, kind of like retail or something smaller. Look at the older people in your job and just ask if you want to be like them. I bet there's some people at Walmart that's kind of older that's still working at Walmart. Like, there wasn't nobody.
They old. They're like 60.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I bet they wasn't put on this world. I bet they wasn't kids saying, I'm going to work at Walmart for the rest of my life as an entry level, getting paid the same amount of money as this 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Like, bro, it kills me. Like, bro, like, at my job at SEMO, man, I literally see people stuck at a job. They invested in a 401k in their entire life, which is bad. Don't invest in a 401k. But anyways, that's a whole other topic another day. They invested in a 401k. They got it with this one company, and they putting all their faith in the company, swearing they're going to do right. Like, bro, they don't care about you. Like, literally, in SEMO, they just changed their whole talk. They just contracted out SEMO's custodial industry, and they just hired a whole new company. So all the custodians, all of them just got all fired, and the whole new company came in and got the other one. So anybody that had retirement, anything like that, what thing happens to all that? You had it in one company. You don't have a 401k in all companies. You have it in one company. You putting everything all your dreams, your hopes on somebody who do not care about you. You're a product to them. Your customers to them. I'm not saying every business is bad. I'm not saying everybody got to create a business. But don't live below your means. Know who you are. Are you worth $10 an hour? Be honest. Like, I know I'm not. Like, bro, if somebody every single hour you work, somebody giving you $10, are you worth $10 an hour? You worth $15, $20 an hour? Are you worth a piece of paper an hour? We are living, and you're trading your time, you're trading your life for a piece of paper because people want to keep on working for money, or people want to keep on limiting themselves, man. Know who you are, know what you're capable of doing. You don't gotta go to college for everything you want to do, but you gotta grind a little bit because this will change my mind. I remember CP, he asked me, he said, Dony'e, how you get woke? It was a big part of religion for me, of course. But one thing I heard one day, a story, and I'm not gonna make it super long. It was this man who his dream was to do music. His dream was to do art, music. It was something like that. I forgot what it was. Let's just say music. He was actually really good in it. I want to say he played the violin. It was some instrument. And he had a girl, he ended up getting a child. When he had the child, he stopped everything he wanted to do and was like, I gotta take care of my child. I respect him, listen, man. But he dropped his dreams and he went to college and became an accountant. So he started making decent money, it was enough to live off on and then, be a little bit more.
Yeah.
But he forgot about his dreams. 25 years later, he's still an accountant, never achieved his dreams. He ended up getting fired and wasn't able to take care of his child. No, not 25 years. I'm sorry. I think it was 15 years because his kid was still with him. He ended up getting fired from his job and couldn't take care of his kid like he wanted to. Only why I tell you that story, because even when you don't do your dreams, you still have a chance to fail. You still have a chance to fail, so you might as well fail at what you love to do. I understand you got to grind for your kids, but that's not my place to talk because I have no kids. When I speak on something like that, it's just for what people with kids told me. And I'm not going to speak on that, like I said, because I don't have experience with kids or I don't have no kids myself. But don't let your dreams die. You can still fail without achieving your dream. You might well kill two birds with one stone, be happy and fail. You're going to do anything. Why switch to something? Like, bro, it makes no sense to me how people just don't do their dreams.
5 years later, you were like, dang,
you're literally killing yourself, man. And when I look at it biblically, because I'm a biblical person, man, you're not doing what God called you to do in this world. I'm not saying God called us all to be business owners. I'm not saying that at all. But you can still be high in the corporate. You can still be high individuals. Like, if you want to look at biblically, do what God told you to do. Stop rejecting instructions from the Father who knows more than any of us and follow what he wants you to do. It's that simple. I'm 20 years old and I figured out what I want to do. That's simple. All I did was pray. I prayed for 20-some days. I think it was 22 days. And all I said was, what am I supposed to be doing in this world? Out of nowhere, I changed my major. I changed my whole perspective on life. And now you see where I'm at now. I'm not saying I'm big. I'm not saying this and that, but I promise you I'm not going to be here. And I'm not wasting my time at college. I'm trying to get stuff done. I'm not going to just sit here and play sports, pray on the lead, roll the dice. Don't roll with me. I'm not good at gambling. Some people are good at gambling. I'm not good enough to roll on the lead and hope to God I'm taking care of. I can't do that. I can't, bro. That's not me. I gotta go grab everything I want. I'm not gonna just sit here and put my life or my future or my kids' life, my kids' life, or just etc. into somebody else's hands. Unless it's the Father, the Heavenly Father. That's not something I'm doing. I'm sorry, bro. I just turned up.
Yeah.
I know somebody might have something to say about this one.
It's true though.
What's up?
That shit's true. Like what you were saying,
it
makes sense.
You gotta ask.
Like,
I'll be forgetting your accent.
Dreams in other people's hands, or just belittle yourself just because something happened.
Man, I see in my job, people who have master degrees belittling student workers, belittling people underneath them, as if somebody is underneath you. Nobody's underneath you. They won't talk to them. They'll be sassy to them, and then they'll be straight cool with the other corporate managers. But you are nobody. We all are the same person. Like, I mean, not the same person, but we all the same. We humans, man. Just because you got a college degree don't mean nothing. Like, bro, that's just you belittle other humans as if you're in a position to do that. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. But I know I'm gonna hear some sarcasm. I know I'm gonna hear something from this one. They gonna be like, so you think the lead is modern slavery? I know they gonna say something about this one.
But Lauren gonna say something.
Bro, so the lead, bro, like he gonna be like generational wealth or generational health. That's all you gonna ask me, bro.
Every day,
bro. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy, man. It blows my mind. But and by the way, I know I asked you what your dreams was earlier. I'm gonna just say what mine is. I bet people don't know what mine dreams is. Like they probably think like this dude probably wants to be a billionaire or something. All I want to do is be a real estate investor. I want to own percentages in other businesses, and I want to own a nonprofit organization that's giving back to my city. So Cape, and then once I do Cape, and I get more and more investors throughout, I'm gonna branch it off into more. I'm not gonna only do Cape. That's out of respect that this is my home, I'm gonna start here. That's the 3 things I want to do: real estate investor, business owner on multiple companies, and a nonprofit organization. That's exactly what I want to do.
There's not football career goals. It's like it's below or like it's in
I don't got
between.
football. So when it comes, if you think about football goals, my football goals isn't like to the league. My football goals is I got 3 more years, 3 more seasons. Let me get a ring, man. Like that's why I be trying to put in some work. Like, let me get a ring. I put in work. I be trying to put in work not to go to the league, but try to get a ring. So,
But if you had the chance, like your chance
if
was
I
high
had
to going into a professional level, your chance was high. You feel me? Let's say you're something like that. Will you take that opportunity?
yeah, if I had the opportunity to go to the league, I would say I would, but not. I would do the same thing I'm doing now. So I had the opportunity to play football, and I'm not just at SEMO just playing football. I'm at SEMO trying to make something for my name, trying to do something. I'm really gonna start doing a lot more.
And you can do that too with like say investors. Like you might meet a real estate agent that works for the NFL team, or investors that can help you out because don't get
LeBron made $1 billion. He didn't make half that from the league. You know what I'm saying? Like you can use it to be great.
Yeah.
But all right, man. You got any last thoughts before we end this thing, man?
No, bro.
That's all good. Well, look, man. I just want to thank everybody for their time, their ear, man. Again, this is just to educate the youth, man. It's been me and Jaquri, and again, I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate y'all time, man. I appreciate it and I love it, man. Subscribe, man. Really listen, really dive deep. And if you got something you want to say, man, please text me, email me. Let me know. I promise you, this is going to help you.